everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing the sinking funds update for September. I'm really excited. However, I don't know how much progress I really made. I think in some saving funds we made quite a bit of progress, but overall with the Disney trip and our trip to Raleigh for a concert, I think we might end up negative, which is fine. We did have a great time this month, so I can't complain. It was Jay's birthday as well, so we are going to be removing some things, but hopefully it won't be huge, but let's get started. So we'll first start with going into my spending and just taking out money out of certain things. So you can start with Molly's binder, which I believe most of this money is coming from. Maybe one savings. Anyways, so Molly's binder. Let's start with Molly because we do have some money. So she 81. Bring out my calculator. So we have $81 plus 15 plus 300 is $396. So we will just take out 400 before we have that. But because it was usually I take out $400 for her in the month, just based on some things, so that should be super helpful. We will just check those off. Great. And then next, we will do vacation, which is going to come out of Disney as well. So we spent $1,758. I'm not going to touch this. I want this to stay in here as a buffer, which is fine. But I am going to take out pretty much all of this, which is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 950. So, quite a bit, I know. But that should cover my portion of Disney plus, I forgot to write it down here, but our trip to Raleigh, pretty significantly. So, next is health. We should have something. Yep, we have $30. Is it 30? I think that's supposed to be 50. Yeah, that's definitely. So we're going to take out 50 because I'm pretty sure that copay we owe for my husband is 50. So we'll take out 10. I don't know why I wrote 30. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't matter even if it isn't 50. I have a doctor's appointment today that I'll have to pay a copay for. So anyways. And then did I skip self-care? I skipped self-care, which was 77. So we will take out so many 50, 70, 75, 76, 77. Oh wow, look at that. 9 ones. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. And then cross off that. And then I think our final one is Jay. So Jay's birthday present. I forgot to write him down too. It's going to be all of this. So 100. I used every last cent from Jay. And then gifts is going to be a few things. I need to use the same color. But for gifts, we have 123 plus 29 is 152. So let's just take out 155. Yeah. Great. And that is it for our spending. So now moving on, we'll start. Oh, that's not true, Tanya. Come on. I'm going to switch over real quick and we're going to take out Disney so that we have money to condense. And all of Disney's coming out. So we have 100, 200, 250, 3, 10. And Disney is now empty, and we'll stay empty for a little bit while we work on other stuff. Okay, moving on. So let's start with our sinking funds update. So Molly is left with, it started with 0, which is great, and ended with 100. I forgot. So that is positive 100. Great. And then vacation started off with 950 and is ending with 500. So that is negative 450. Next is self-care. Started with 215. We now have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 145, 150, 55, 60, 61, 62. So 162. So let's just grab this out. And so we have 215 minus 162 is negative 53. Okay. And then let's see if there's anything you can condense in this, which I think there is. 1, 2, 5. Actually, I'm going to keep this in case I need to break it down, because when I do get my nails done again in October, it seems a little, yeah, that's fine. No, it sounds crazy, but it does help. And then health started off with 120, and now health has 120, so that's good. And that is no change. And then next is J. And J started off with 115 and now has 0. So that is negative 115. It's okay. It was his birthday. Next is gifts, and gifts started with 115. Now gifts has 100. Or sorry, 51, 50, 70, 90, 210. Actually went up. And so we have 210 minus 115 is positive 95. Probably put this over here on the side, yeah. Great. Probably going to keep this as is as well, only because I do have other gifts to buy. And car maintenance was at 1,750 and now is at 1,500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 900, 950, 2,000. So let me just grab something real quick. All right, so we're going to take out the 500 slip, keep that to the side, and we're going to take out all of this and 2,000, which is so great. So we have, let's do this, 2,000 is positive 250, and I am going to write on the side here 500 bank. because I already had 1,000 in the bank plus another 500, so now I know I have to send 500 to my high interest savings account. So then budget with Tanya started off with 200, now has 100, 200, 210, 20, 30, 45. So 245, and that is positive 45. I want to spend this because I want to make money on Etsy. I want to like sell stuff on Etsy. I want to spend the money so that I can, you know, I'm buying supplies. So please check it out. I promise. The envelopes are so cute. I love these. And there's little variations in the holographic pink, but not much. You can't really tell the difference. But they're really cute either way, and they're super awesome. And then miscellaneous started off with 0, now has 50, 20, or sorry, 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 25. So I'll do 125. Positive 125. So this is actually not as bad as I thought. I am going to keep this just because smaller bills, and I have to kind of break most of the stuff here. It's stuff that I spend pretty frequently. And then we don't count house cleaning. However, I do like to condense it for them. So it's 180. So I'm just going to put, to make my brain work easier, and I'm just going to grab 100, 50, 70, 80. I just, at the end of the month, at least one of the payments is slightly more condensed. Okay, so that's it for Molly Finder, and it is already so much lighter. And then next is our savings binder. So let's see what we got. So these we will be condensing. So home started off with 235. Now home has 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 15. So we have 315. So 315 minus 230. 315 minus 235 is 80. So we put $80. Great. So we'll keep those 5, and we will put that there and grab 100. Great. So 315. Oh, so much better. We don't have any plans for anything for our apartment. I think we're going to really start hammering down saving for a future house. We're hoping by the beginning of next year we'll start seriously looking. Next is Christmas. Christmas started off with 500, now has 500, 550, 600, 650, 60. So 660. Oops. 60, and that is positive 160. So we will take these two and grab 100. And then next is Disney. Disney doesn't have anything, which is fine. And so that is negative 260. That's what it started the month off at. But it was going to be spent. That was the point. And then baby started with 265, now has 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 345. 345, 5 is 80. Great, and so definitely can condense this. 50, 70, 90. Oops. That is great. So 100, 200, 300, 20, 45. Great. This envelope is losing steam. Alright, next is emergency. You literally can't wait to condense this one. So emergency has 500, oh no, sorry. 2,500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 890, 910, 930, 935, 45, 50, 55. Does that make any sense? That doesn't make any sense. I know I said this in the last video. I just feel like that's wrong. So we have 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 870, 890, right? 890, 910, 930, and 35, 40, 45, 50. It is 50. I knew it. I was gonna say, I feel like I was counting it all wrong. Alright, so, jeez, Tanya. Okay. I've been counting it all wrong. So anyways, let's condense this so it makes sense. 100, 300, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 40, 45, 50. So keep the 50. We will grab 100. Get rid of those 5s. They messed me up. And so now, perfect. So now we perfectly have 100, 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Alright. Messed me up in the last video too. So, that's positive. 125. Great. Okay. Whew. Next is something fancy. And something fancy started at 520. Now it has 550, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 700, 720, 30. So 730. Now I'm like counting really slow because I'm just nervous I'm going to mess up. 730 minus 520 is positive 210. That's awesome. So keep the 500 there. Swap these out. Actually, we'll just keep 30. If we keep 30, then this should be 200. Yep. Let's take a couple hundreds. And there we go. These should hopefully, except for Disney, will all be on the plus side, which is great. And then savings, we started off at 2,500. We now have 1,000, 2,500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850, 870, 890, 900. So 2,900, which is positive $400. That's awesome. So we'll keep these two, and then this should be this one there. Grab another, and then that is another one. And we'll grab that. So yeah, we have 1,000, 2,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So I'm super excited because next month we will definitely hit 3,000, which will put us back to where we were when I paid off my student loans. So that's awesome. And then 1K challenge started off at 500. I cannot wait to condense this one. And now has 500, I think, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So 665, which is positive 165. And so now I don't know what we're doing with this. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to keep, so we'll switch this out. This is the only way my brain's going to work. It should work better than this, and it doesn't. So that's the 15, and so this should be 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50. Okay. I know I didn't have to do it that way. It's just the way my brain was going to work at that very moment. It's just going to have to be done that way. Okay. So now we have 500, 600, 650, 660, 665. Whew, so much lighter. It's just those extra ones that I've been doing. It just makes it so much thicker. So that's awesome. And then next is Platinum Challenge. We started off with 2,125. We now have 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So we have 2,530, which is positive 405. So let's keep these. So now we need 500. So we're going to put in 500, so let's do 100, 200. So let's just keep 30. Make that easy and make sure we have that. So 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500. Oh, did I miscount? I might have miscounted. Let's count one more time because I feel like I had 40 and I wrote 30. That's what's coming up right now. Okay, let's do this one more time. So we'll see, we should have this 2,000 here, so let's just count this 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So it's 500, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so I messed up. That's fine. Actually, for the better. So we have 540, which makes this positive 415. Not pretty. 415. Okay. Okay. So, get back to it. We'll keep 40. And now this should be 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 500. So, great. And then we will take our $500 slip. And now we have 1,000, 2,540. I can't believe that. That's awesome. Oh, now I'm going to write down 500 bank. So I know 1,000 of this money needs to be transferred to my high yield savings. So the one thing I realized I forgot to do is transfer over the starting. So let me fill that in, and then we will count how much we ended with. So we started the month off with $13,195. And so let's find out what we are ending the month at with. Wow. Okay. So it wasn't negative. Even after taking out all that money, we still ended the month with $14,567. That's incredible. I can't believe that. I mean, it makes sense. I guess I just didn't think about it. That is what we ended it, and so let's see what the difference is. So that it makes it a positive month of positive, put it down here, 1,372. That's awesome. Wow. So that is the sinking funds update, and thanks for all hanging out with me, and I can't wait to hang with you at the next one. Bye.